think I have only positive thoughts about this network, and I have 2 points that I would like to raise. I think this is an extremely nice opportunity for students to have an exhaustive view of the field in which they are working, and because this is something that is hard to get usually when you are isolated. And the second thing is that they got multiple opportunities to meet each others and then to share their experience as PhD students. So I think now they have a broader view of what is a PhD student, depending on the country, depending on the field, depending on multiple aspects, and I think this is extremely positive.
I assume that most people will say it affected them a lot, but I will be very honest if I say it really did. It was very important for the lab. I will tell you why. So, for example, I could probably for the first time in my life pay a PhD student generously. Mm-hmm. That was never the case. That made it highly competitive, so I could select from a number of applicants, which was also not in our small city in Czech Republic a typical thing. So that was first beauty of it. Second, that the program was very generous in terms of supporting the stays of the students and exchanging within the groups. Apparently the money for bench work was not overwhelming. It was supposed to go to labs that have funding from other sources, but the networking. And so we thought, okay, we will be a little bit ambitious, and decided to go for iClap, these die-hard RNA techniques. And honestly, it would take us years to establish it, and probably we would still be missing something. While with RNPnet, Samir could go to the right labs, spend a very productive 1 month, 2 months, then return back, do the steps that we can do, and go back to another lab within the network. So the networking in our case was the principal thing of the program, and novel for me also. So yeah, I feel privileged that we were taken aboard.
The advantage of RNPnet is that each member lab has the capacity to interact with other labs. The students can rotate between the labs, learn the methods, a bunch of different meetings dedicated to specific methods, allow you to really broaden the scope of technology that you can use. And for our lab, this was crucial right now, actually, not just for the lab as a whole, but actually for the project done by Ina, who was funded by this network. And it's really allowed us to branch out into unexpected ways, which were crucial to really get back to the genomics, where it's our core strength. And I think this meeting actually allows us to step out of our comfort zone, which is not always the easiest thing to do. So I think that it's quite useful.
What I would like to say is that RNPnet allowed me to broaden my perspective on science, and it allowed me as well to meet many interesting people from around the Europe, which was really exciting. And I think that that was the main point of the collaboration, and an excitement about the science that we do here and we can share among each other.
I need to thank Marie Curie for this great opportunity of this great network, and that helped us finding good friends and a good networking opportunity with many different expertise and different summer schools that really helped us growing as scientists.
RNPnet network has provided me with the opportunity to interact personally and scientifically with great people. We have created some connections which I hope will last as long as possible.
The RNPnet has given me an opportunity to learn different techniques, interdisciplinary things apart from what I was doing in my lab, bioinformatics, structural biology, and also from the academic science I had an out of the box view what is the science going on in the industries. Before that I didn't have this opportunity, so I think that RNPnet has given me a better view of my field. I met a lot of people who are doing really good science in the field, and I did a lot of good networking, and this helped me a lot, opening my view, and it has opened a new vista in front of me about science and about the RNA and protein field. So it was really awesome network. Thank you.
Actually, I am very impressed by the way the network has been organized, all the activities. I have participated in several of the meetings. Thank you very much for inviting me, especially the students that were at the core of this. And also I have been a member of the thesis committee of some of the students in the RNPnet. And I think that what is clear is that you have managed to create a community of people with similar interests that really appreciate and are aware now of the possibilities that RNA biology and studying RNA metabolism has for understanding biology in general, and in particular to understand pathological processes that are more and more commonly understood in terms of RNA biology. No? So it is really very important that this community exists, and that now you will go for your postdoc, or and then you will keep that in mind, and then in the future you will keep contributing to this area of research that is so important in biomedicine.
So this meeting is really crucial because, of course, RNA can act not alone, but has to act with proteins, and so the study of RNPs is very crucial.